I'm Pete White.
I'm Stephen Mowry.
This is John Fitch.
I'm George Griffin.
I'm Michael Davis.
Hey everybody, this is Island Fight CEO Dean.
Hello, world. What's up, everyone? This is Dave from the Fight Bananas podcast. How's everyone doing tonight, tomorrow, this morning when you're listening to it? Man, this is a great episode here again. She's been on the podcast before, but she has a tremendous big opportunity in front of her this Saturday night. Undisputed Fight Night 7, King of the Ring, Taylor White. The next big thing goes for her first boxing championship, and we need to get her on the podcast. Big fan of the Taylor White, the next big thing. I'm so excited for this fight. I will be there live in Orlando, Florida, calling her fight. So let's get her right on the line. Let's get Taylor White, and let's get bananas. All right, guys, here we go. Taylor White, the next big thing on the line. Fight Bananas, her second time on the show. But Taylor, this Saturday night, something big's happening, right?
Yep. I'm excited.
How excited are you? Every fight I've seen you in person has all been MMA. Big fights, championship fights. This is the first time I'm going to be in the building, literally calling your fight, your boxing fight, and it's for a championship. How excited are you for this big opportunity?
I'm extremely excited. I haven't boxed in a couple of years because I've been doing MMA, but I'm really excited to go back to my roots and, get a new title. Okay.
You said it. You're right there. Your roots. Because every MMA, we know you train with Hannah Goldie all the time, and I talk to Dean Toole about it all the time, and they say you just have the best boxing in female MMA, especially with your weight class and how young you are. But now you're going straight boxing. How excited is it to kind of the best part of your game? It's like you're 100% in just to that. Like, how pumped are you for this?
I'm really excited. If anything, I haven't boxed in a few years, but I think if anything, my boxing has just gotten better. So to go in front of a crowd and all these other competitors and coaches and show them, how hard I work and that my boxing game is real, with other boxers, it's exciting.
Oh, it's absolutely real, Taylor. Your boxing is incredible. I'm going to give you a big thumbs up on that. You've been to Gilt Nightclub multiple times, rooting on your teammates. I remember Chris Mixon winning the Combat Night Championship there and just, us going crazy. But for you, this is your first time fighting in Gilt Nightclub. Is that correct?
Yeah, it is actually.
Yeah, how excited are you for that?
Yeah, I think it's going to be really fun. It's always packed every time we go there, so I'm excited to have, people cheer me on.
For sure, and I think you're going to be a fan favorite. Your fight is getting so much publicity, which I love. It's for the title. And one thing that's kind of underrated about Gilt Nightclub is that it's I don't want to say the word small, but it's intimate. The fans are right on you. It's 2 levels. Almost the fans are above you as well. It gets really loud, really exciting. It's just a great atmosphere for boxing.
Yeah, it's going to be really exciting. I like having a huge crowd, surrounding the ring, so that's definitely going to hype up the fight.
For sure. And you're fighting Jennifer Ramos. I've seen her a couple times live, a really tough boxer, really, really good. Probably Shamara Woods' toughest, match. I called that fight as well, Shamara Woods versus Jennifer Ramos. What do you think about your competitor? Do you have any insight on her, or you just, wish her the best of luck, and we'll see what happens Saturday night?
Yeah, I definitely wish her luck, and I know that she's had quite a few fights, and she's fought, some tough people like Shamara, but I just, I've been doing this for so long, I just think I'm on another level.
Okay, and so boxing, do you think, we always talk about, I always talk to your father about this, and he just says, hey, there's no money in female boxing. But if the roles were reversed, because the money in female MMA is just immense, it's insane, another level. We're going to talk about Amanda Nunes in a second, about what she's doing and how much money she's making. But if the roles were reversed and boxing had the edge and this female evolution was just on fire in boxing, would you think that you would, be maybe a little bit pro more boxing than MMA?
Oh, definitely.
For sure, really?
I like, now that I've started MMA, switched over to MMA, I love MMA, kind of just as much as I love boxing. But, yeah, I think definitely but I want both belts, in MMA and boxing. So.
Yeah, and that's a very strong possibility very soon. strap season. This is a big summer for you. I know you got big plans ahead, but it's this Saturday night, Undisputed, King of the Ring, Guilt Nightclub. Definitely throw out real quick some, your promotion stuff, some of your social media plugs, maybe the ticket. I think it's at ticketprint.com. We'll definitely throw the link up underneath this. But after that, I definitely want to talk about some MMA, some UFC stuff, which is just incredible. Oh,
definitely. So I just want to thank Fit Meals. They send me meals. They've been a sponsor of mine for a long time. And Still Nutrition, Elite, Donnie Wash, New Smyrna. There's so many. It's so hard to remember all of them. But I have so much support. Fight Bananas, of course. I love being on the show. So I think that's about it. C's Waffles.
Okay.
That's all I have right now.
And is the plan, if when you win Saturday night, is the plan to defend your title under the Undisputed Promotions banner, or you're just trying to get as much titles as possible, and you're going to kind of see where you're at after this fight?
No, I definitely want to defend it.
Okay.
I would love to keep fighting boxing. I want as many belts as I can get.
Yeah. And Undisputed Promotions has a lot of big plans. Some are out and some are not out. I think you're going to be very excited, very thrilled about where Undisputed is going to go late 2019, early 2020. And there with Shamara Woods, she, to me, is the face of the female division right now for Undisputed. But I think there's definitely room for someone else. I definitely think that Taylor White could be another face for the Undisputed Promotions banner in the female division.
Definitely. I see it happening. I like Shamara a lot too. So that would be awesome to, be next to her and show female fighting.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so let's transition a little bit. This past weekend was UFC 239. Co-main event was Amanda Nunes versus Holly Holm. You weren't there particular, but we were sitting. It was most of the Pete White crew, Radford, Anderson. A lot of the family was there at the table, and a lot of people were rooting for Holly Holm, thought that she could pull off the upset. But, oh, my God. Is Amanda Nunes just the greatest mixed martial artist in the female division of all time now?
Honestly, I would say so. She has fought literally the toughest girls out there and knocked out Cyborg and Holly Holm and Ronda Rousey. She's fought the GOATs, so she's definitely a GOAT herself for sure.
Yeah, she's defeated Valentina, I think, twice.
Yeah,
it's
twice.
It's incredible. Now everyone thinks after Valentina with that head kick of Jessica Ai, everyone's like, wow, Valentina is one of the greatest ever. Amanda's beat her twice. Amanda beat Miesha Tate. She's beat Rousey. She's just literally beat everyone in the game. And I know you're a huge Joanna Jędrzejczyk fan, but do you think so? You have to give credit where credit's due. Amanda's taken over the GOAT mantle for the female division.
Yeah, it's hard for me to say that, but I have to agree.
Okay. Another female I want you to talk about, one of your training partners, Hannah Goldie. She was just on the Dana White Contender Series, a unanimous decision. One of the judges even a 30-26, which I loved. And I definitely think there should be more 10-8 rounds in MMA. It's razor thin sometimes. The Santos-John Jones main event was razor thin. So if someone dominates a round, they deserve that extra point. It goes a long way. How pumped and, how thrilled were you for Hannah Goldie? And, what do you think is next for her?
Yeah, I'm so proud of her. I mean, she works harder than probably anybody I know, boys and girls. She trains harder than literally anybody. I'm really excited for her future. I know she's going to go really far, and she's a great athlete and a really good fighter. She hits so hard, and that girl was scared to come in at any time. Yeah. So Hannah fought great. I'm really excited for her future for sure.
I definitely think she did. Definitely real quick, throw out your Instagram, Facebook, all that, and then I got one last question for you, and we'll let you go. We can't wait. We know you're cutting weight Saturday night, Undisputed King of the Ring 7. But yeah, floor is yours.
All right, so my Instagram is Tater Tot with 2 R's and 2 T's at the end. My Facebook is Taylor Samantha White, and I think that's it. I don't really use Twitter, but Instagram is my go-to.
Yeah, no, we love the Instagram, definitely. Fight Bananas, this interview, this podcast will be on YouTube under Fight Bananas on Twitter and Facebook, and, of course, fightbananas.com, the mother site. But, yeah, I guess this is it. Last question. Jennifer Ramos, Saturday night around 8:40 p.m. What's the fight prediction?
A win, obviously, and, maybe KO, TKO. That would be pretty cool.
A KO would be nice, right? But definitely a win.
Oh, definitely a win. There's no doubt about that.
For sure. Awesome. Taylor, thank you so much for giving us your time. We know it's fight week for you. We're so excited. We appreciate your time here at Fight Bananas. Have a great night.
Thank you. Nice talking to you guys.
You too. Bye. All right, guys, we just had Taylor Samantha White on. She is fighting for the Undisputed Fight Night title versus Jennifer Ramos. And, guys, a surprise guest on the line right now, the promoter, the man, the boss, the heavy himself, Anthony Arvelo Jr., Undisputed Promotions. How you doing, my man?
Man, I'm feeling good. It's fight week.
It is fight week. We are definitely plugging Undisputed, King of the Ring, Fight Night 7, Guilt Nightclub. Anthony, we just talked to Taylor White. She is amped for this fight against Jennifer Ramos.
I bet.
She knows it's for the title. She is, her roots, her heart is boxing. And this fight means so much to her. She's had a combat. She's had an MMA title. But this boxing title, Anthony, means more to her than anything. So, great fight, great matchup by you, my man.
Yeah, I think it's a perfect opportunity for Taylor to come out and really showcase her skills as far as boxing. She's been very successful in the MMA scene. She's dominated in most of her fights. And, having her be a part of Undisputed Fight Night, making her debut and it be a title fight, I'm excited to see what she brings to the table.
Absolutely. That was my first question, my first mention. Is it because Taylor White has such a great name in the industry with her father, Pete White, boxing MMA down there in Port Orange, Florida? Her first fight under the Undisputed Promotions banner, which is, very respected. Her first fight is a title fight. Do you think she, with Jennifer been under the umbrella, I know she lost to Shamir, but that was an unbelievable fight by Jennifer, and Jennifer's been putting work ever since. So when you made this matchup, is there a slight edge? Do you think Jennifer, she's been underneath the banner before, or do you think Taylor's name? When you made this fight, was it like, wow, like you were this was a 50-50 coin toss to you?
When I made this fight, it's more, Taylor is a fighter that likes to be challenged, and I think that's when she could perform the best. Somebody like Jennifer has been in the ring with Shamara, and based on her experience and Shamara's experience, you would have thought that Shamara could have actually just, walked through Jennifer, and it actually ended up being a decision fight. So Jennifer knows what it's like to be in there with an experienced, hungry champion, and that's why I feel like she's going to do, she's going to show her part against Taylor in this fight. As far as Taylor goes, her getting a title shot on the first one is just because, man, all her experience and such an explosive fighter that she is, I mean, she doesn't belong in the ring with, someone that doesn't have that experience. And Pete wants competition. Pete White, her dad, and Jennifer says she wants the best. So here it is.
Absolutely. I couldn't say it better myself. Pete White, we call him the wizard here on Fight Bananas. Taylor Samantha White is very deserving. She is an unbelievable fighter, boxer. She's only 19, but she's got so much experience. She's been in the gym her whole life. She's been boxing, training, on the daily for years and years. So this is, I'm so excited. This fight was a great matchup by you. Real quick, definitely shout out all the Undisputed Promotions, how they can get to you, your social media, any ticket sale links, any information that people need to know that for this Saturday night, Undisputed Fight Night 7, King of the Ring. The floor is yours, Anthony.
Man, it's going to be an exciting night of boxing. I can tell you right now, we're going to have the best amateurs in our state perform. We're going to see the best champions out there from Undisputed Promotions come out and give their all. We're in very competitive fights. We got Dominic Valle, Danny Suarez. Dominic Valle, number 2 in the country. Danny Suarez, undefeated with Undisputed and flawless as a champion. That's going to be a great fight. Allen Knight versus Brothers. It's going to be another great fight. I could keep going down. Taylor White, Jennifer Ramos. I'm so excited and happy that, the fight fans and everybody, we can bring this to the city.
Unbelievable. It is an unbelievable card. My last question before I let you go. Shamara Woods, I've been calling her the queen of Undisputed Promotions. She is the face of the female division in all weight classes. Taylor White versus Jennifer Ramos. Do you think one of these ladies have a chance to get onto that level, to step up her game and put their face on the Undisputed Promotion banner for the female division?
That's a great question. And I can tell you this, in this business, in order for you to continue to hold your spot, you got to stay consistent. And as long as Shamara can stay consistent, these Taylor White and Jennifer Ramos are in a different weight division, so they may never be able to, battle it out with Shamara. But I do feel that Shamara has had a lot of experience with us and done a great job. So as long as we can keep her consistent, she can hold her crown. And as far as Taylor and Jennifer, they're the new name, and more females in our promotion is exactly what we were shooting for.
Very cool. Anthony, thank you so much for giving us your time. We know it's fight week. We know you're extremely busy.
My pleasure.
We'll talk to you soon. We can't wait. Saturday night, Undisputed Promotions, Guilt Nightclub, Orlando, Florida. We'll put up all the links, all the ticket sales underneath for all the comments. Anthony, thank you so much for your time.
No problem. Thank you. Appreciate it, Dave.
Well, guys, an amazing episode. Once again, Taylor Samantha White, thank you so much for coming on. A special guest of Anthony Arvelo. Yes, the owner, the promoter, the man, the boss for Undisputed Promotions, the card that Taylor White will be fighting on this Saturday night. Guys, this is a can't-miss event. Make sure you get there. Ticket sales will be going fast.